the Aggie Hour. I'm Crimson Jeffers, the PR and Communications Specialist for Sylacauga City Schools, and we are still celebrating CTE month all throughout February. And this morning I've brought with me Miss Janet Lovelady, our hospitality and tourism teacher, as well as Jordan Thomas, our FCCLA president. How are y'all this morning?
Doing well, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you for joining me bright and early this morning. So tell me a little bit about what you've got going on in your classroom this month for CTE month. I know everybody's been super busy.
We have been, and we're excited to celebrate, and I know we're going to get to it, but it's also FCCLA week, so it has been busy. We celebrated with a coffee shop for students last week, so that brings some good career skills for our students, the opportunity to serve up, I think we served a lot of coffee. And then, of course, bulletin boards for the month, and just general reminders about the importance of CTE classes.
The coffee shop, your students end up getting a barista certificate, correct? And that's one of the things that counts towards their CRI, their college readiness indicator, that they have to have before they graduate, right?
It does. So I have 9 students doing it this semester. I had a similar number last semester. Jordan's barista certified, as a matter of fact. Through some grant funds, we were able to establish a little coffee shop in the classroom. We serve the faculty daily, and then the students get the treat every once in a while.
And I know you just recently upgraded your coffee maker too, to make life a little bit easier when y'all have coffee days.
Yes, so we can produce a lot more. Yes, that
awesome.
helps.
And I know that we have a curriculum night tonight, and you're going to get to have a table to kind of show off hospitality and tourism. I'm super excited because I'm so excited to see what everybody brings to the table tonight, for sure.
I learn something every time when we have a curriculum night. So, and it's nice, it's fun to see the upcoming 9th graders come in, and, you know, the awe of high school for them.
Absolutely.
And explore everything.
And you recently had a special guest. You did an etiquette class for all of your students with Miss Millie Chastain out of Talladega at the, Alabama
Protocol School of Alabama.
I was about to say, I had the P, the S, and the Alabama. I just couldn't remember the order. That was super fun too, because I mean, I know that I got to learn something, because those skills you don't think about when you're going to use them, and then you end up at athletic banquets or prom or whatever it may be, and you were like, oh, those skills actually are quite useful.
And what a treasure she is. And she's a retired family and consumer science teacher, so she knows, you know, what our goals are, and helps us meet those. And yes,
absolutely.
Kids loved it.
I know that y'all said that it's FCCLA week, so sorry, it's also FBLA week. So I know y'all have some activities planned for the week for the students and for the faculty at the high school, so could you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, Jordan?
Oh, yes. Okay, so yesterday we did have our twin day. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there for it. I was out competing for another club. But on Tuesday, today, we're going to be having, it's Superhero Day.
Perfect.
And it's basically about how volunteers are basically the superheroes of our community, because they just do so much work, and it's all for free. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow we are going to be having Just As Your Advisor Day. So
I'm a little nervous about that one.
There's going to be lots of Miss Loveladies running around tomorrow, I think.
Might have on my khakis, my polo shirt. I don't know. Might throw a wig on. But it's just basically to give back thanks to the people who put everything into the club and just helped us get to where we are today. Miss Lovelady brought us to all these conferences. She really pushed FCCLA for me, and I have to dress up as her.
And then we'll finish out the week with a Throwback Thursday to recognize our alumni, and rock the red on Friday.
Perfect.
Because red and black are our colors.
Right. And Jordan, you're getting ready to do a project over at Pinecrest this week, aren't you? Today and tomorrow.
Yes.
Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Okay, so my little project, it's actually with another person. It's with Takoya Morris. She's my coach.
She's the FCCLA vice president, but also our future teachers president.
Okay, perfect.
So the 2 clubs working together have a little research project happening.
Mm-hmm. So it's about nutrition and wellness, and we are studying a group of 5th graders. And basically we're trying to get together. We want to teach them about nutrition, and because they're so young and impressionable about their health. And at that point, we're really big on trying to teach them about the different food groups. They're still required to take PE, so we want to like really stress enough to them like how important their fitness and wellness is. And we have a little presentation for them. We have surveys just to get a bit of data to see like what it's like for them, what their diets are like.
Yeah.
And a little mindfulness activity, I think, too.
Absolutely. I'm super excited.
And then they'll be entering that project to culminating all their research, presenting it at our state competition in March.
I was about to say, and I know that FCCLA does competitions as well. All of our career tech student organizations do. So you have one in March. And then do you have any others, or is it just the one in March?
You can advance to nationals. So I would love to take them to DC this summer if they earn a score that qualifies them.
That would be awesome. So what are some of the things that you can compete in with FCCLA? I know each competition has their own separate, what's the word I'm looking for? Parts that you can compete in.
Yeah, and they match up with the curriculum or the pathway. So for family and consumer science, which is pretty broad, like in Sylacauga City Schools, we focus on the food and nutrition, the food and beverage pathway specifically, but there are interior design components, there are early childhood components, education and training, and then hospitality and tourism. And so most of our students focus on that, but then the students who are also participating in Future Teachers, they have components. So, and I think that's y'all's falls into food and nutrition, doesn't it? The research.
Okay.
And, we have a pair competing in the hospitality and tourism division, and then we have 4 or 5 students going as volunteers this year, so that they can learn what the competition is about, how the event runs, to have a little better confidence level to compete next year.
Yeah, that's super exciting. Like I know earlier this week, one of our other CTSOs, JAGS, so Jobs for America's Graduates, they competed. They got second place in both events that they competed in, which was super exciting. Congratulations, Jordan. But yeah, it's so exciting to see our students like get involved in these CTSOs that, help them at that next level for sure. And it's so exciting because we're getting into the heat of competition season, not just with sports, but with our CTSOs as well. So it's super exciting to watch everybody get ready for their competitions.
It is, very much so.
Well, is there anything else that y'all would like to add this morning about FCCLA or hospitality and tourism or FTA, anything?
I can't really think of anything other than to just recognize that FTA went to their state conference on Friday. We were down at Auburn University, so we have 4 students that participated in that activity, so they're doing well, and they'll celebrate it's called Grow Your Own Week.
Okay.
And it's in early May.
Probably somewhere around teacher appreciation.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect. Well, that's so fitting if that's the career they want to go into.
Yes.
Well, perfect. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. It was so much fun to sit and chat and hear about what's going on in your world.
Well, thanks again for having us. We appreciate it.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time. Go Aggies.